I think I know my audience well enough to know that basically I'm going to get the report that, well, O'Neill, if Brody is telling Shayla not to be with a married man, but he is a married man with a woman such as Pam, isn't that hypocritical? Yes, it is. However, is it right for Brody to say to Shayla? Yes, it is, because he should. And I think he's saying it out of the best place that he possibly can. But in comes the one and the only, Angelina. Let's go.
Are you feeding the man fast food?
Are you in
Come
here
on, Shayla.
to pick her life apart? She's been doing fantastic. She doesn't need you to come in here and pick at what she's feeding him. And
Angelina.
yes, baby.
I'm not coming over here for this.
No, you don't come over here and start picking on how she feeds Iman or the baby or herself because you have been MIA.
Do you see what I'm talking about? It's happening again. See, when I talk about Brody, I'll talk about Brody, and Brody is spoken about because there are narratives that people run. You know what I mean? I remember the narratives that people run with Brody. And again, I'm not saying Brody is right, but just watch how Angelina behaves, right? And I think this is giving me more inkling into who Angelina actually is and how Angelina operates. Give me the time when Brody has attacked Shayla any time that warrants Angelina walking in. No, she does this because she's obsessed with Brody, just like how Shayla is obsessed with Iman. That is exactly who Angelina is. That's what's going on.
Is it possible for me to at least spend 2 minutes alone with my daughter?
You had 2 minutes. I was sitting right in there listening to you fan out about Iman Shumpert. You have some nerve. You just over here up to your same old tricks. Let me tell you something. You ain't no different than you've ever been. And I'm not even getting loud because I do respect Shayla's home. But you are no different than you've ever been. You didn't come over here to see Kai because I didn't even see you pick him up once.
So what did he come over here for? What exactly him come over here for? Him come over here to spend time with his daughter, and she's harassing him. So in other words, when he comes to spend the time, you're going to harass him at the point in time. I said this in the last video, and I said that a lot of times. And ladies must take responsibility for this, right? Not all women, but you know it works already. A lot of times why men don't come around is because of a woman like Angelina. I'm tired to talk to you because he realizes that it's dangerous for me to be around a person like Angelina because she's always going to try to see if she can get underneath your skin unto the point where, hit her and then guess what you're going to hear? That, you've been, beating women and you're doing different things to women. And that's not what you're trying to do. But I'm just giving you an example and an inkling because that's exactly what Angelina is doing. That's what she's doing, prodding and poking each and every time. As if Brody can't have a conversation with Shayla alone without Angelina having to butt in every 2 seconds. This is how it was. People want backstories, fine. If they give us a backstory, great. But I'm just going off of how they're presenting the story. And how they present the story is that Angelina has always been an intrusive parent. And she's one-sided and she does not allow things to work the way it's supposed to work. Now, I premise as well that with the Shayla and disaster thing, because they can't get along as parents, it causes friction and issues for Shayla. So Shayla rebellious because, of course, what can happen is that if Brody says one thing, Shayla will go to Angelina. Angelina says, yes, we know the parenting trick. You go to the next parent. Once you go to the next parent okays it, then guess what? It disseminates the control inside of the house. That is what I think you're seeing. Until they show me something different or until there's some other infamous backstory.
Hey, give me the high five. What are you, a rhino on the side of the road? That's your grandson. When will you start bonding with him? No, but you sure knee deep in a conversation about Iman and he was from Chicago and didn't he pay for the Knicks? Are you kidding me? We are not doing that here. So when you come over here, be genuine. Otherwise, we're going to clock you at the door. Oh. Mom. Are we clear about that? Don't come here with the foolishness.
Are you living here?
Yes.
You must live. She must be living here. This must be Angelina's house. I think Brody's in the wrong house. I'm starting to believe that Brody is in the wrong house. I think Brody has walked into Angelina's house again because clearly, if she's able to be here, doing this whole gamut that she's doing, as if she don't have something to do. What about Pets to Go? Doesn't Pets to Go need her at this point in time? I think Pets to Go needs its most valuable employee.
Probation officer, had you not heard? Yeah, that part. So don't come here with that because I'm telling you now, I'm going to be on you. Don't bring Pam here. She is not what, Shayla? Pam does not step foot in this home. Now, this is your house, but we are not doing it. Is that a married man?
Well, I don't think you're going to be telling her what she can do in her house. How are you going to tell a grown woman what to do in her house?
Didn't you just say you hope she's not with a married man? But then you a married man?
I hope not. Because I don't want to encourage her to be with a married man.
Oh, but Pam.
Unlike others.
But you ain't told that to Pam, did you?
You know.
I don't know what is Angelina trying to prove. Plus, you've slept with Diesel. What are we talking about here? Which is kind of what I was mentioning with the Amber thing. You've compromised your morality. You cannot say that you're morally right than anyone else when you're doing the same thing that you're accusing the next person of. It erodes your moral compass or your moral high ground that you want to stand on. Look how she hovered over Brody just now. Just believe. She just loved Brody. It is what it is. No matter what it is, she loved Brody. That's what I'm taking from it. Maybe the audience can give me something different.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why don't you go home to that man you have in your house?
Oh, no. Don't worry about the man I have at my house, that home where I pay the bills.
Because she not a man, she run with a man. She has no man there. Angelina cannot keep a man in her house to save her life. That's what the deal is. She's hard to deal with. I don't know. I'm not excusing Brody and anything, but I think it is safe to say in Angelina's case that Angelina has been hard to deal with, and so because of that, Brody rather to run the road, right? Meaning go out into the streets, run the streets, versus coming home to deal with Angelina, who is always hovering and being a domineering woman over him. Yes.
Because you stopped paying them.
Well, I'm glad you're paying them. Because I'm definitely not going to pay bills for another man's family.
Okay. You do not have to, but what you're not going to do is disrespect Shayla. She is a phenomenal woman.
How did he disrespect Shayla? All he said to Shayla was that Shayla shouldn't be with a married man. That's all he said. That's where the argument is coming from, in case y'all have missed all of this. If you're just joining me, please just remember this argument is coming from Brody saying that he hopes Iman is not married because she shouldn't be with a married man. But clearly Angelina wants her to be with a married man. Clearly.
Don't come over here questioning anything
You know what,
that she
Shayla?
does.
It's not necessary that you leave
No,
that.
you don't
Just
have to
relax.
I
Just relax.
I don't want to deal with this woman.
I don't want to deal with you either, but you don't come over here bad-mouthing her.
But he even passed her. If y'all see the first series, he even passed her and did not say anything. But Angelina cannot just leave Brody alone because she has to tackle him. And she does have her supporters because, trust me, them up them time, there are the supporters, them just undercover, where once Brody says something, them start to tell Brody how Pam this and Pam that, not neglecting to look at what they're seeing on their screen.
That's what we're not going to do. Respect her. Are we clear?
I'm going to be nice.
Okay. Yeah, where is Pam actually? Y'all
Waffle
still
House
together?
pulling a double.
Lord.
Covered with butter.
Probably feeding your man because you're not.
Okay. Well, you might not want to start with her.
Let me just come on. You just don't stop. Look here. Angelina just does not stop. You know what? I tell you, Angelina doesn't stop. I would not want to be in a tracing match with Angelina because clearly should have argued me out of my drawers and my shoes. she would cuss me out my trousers, out my drawers and out my socks and my shoes because of the way how her tongue long. Her tongue is extremely long. You know what? Give me a ticket. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you.